we're doing a investigation of the trying to figure out who's the fucking NGO or NGOs that are running these motherfucking protests. So we've got a Discord, multiple capacities. There's many channels on it, and there's lots of them there. I don't know how many people right now, but we're going to determine who they are because what the hell else are you going to do on a Saturday night? I'm going on a beer and dip run. I ran out of dip. I dipped it all. And I drank all my beer too. Lagging bad. Okay, we'll hold off for a second. I'll just say words. I'll just talk, and then when it starts coming in clear, then you can let me know. I had some strawberries that got ripe. That was kind of cool. We got some more probably coming up. And okay. Are we good here? Are we good on signal? We just went through a little low spot, and now we're fixing to go get on the fucking country road to beer and dip heaven. And here we go. And we're off. All right, so we are going to find the NGOs that are coordinating this little salad tossing that we've got going on right now in the United States. Law enforcement is welcome in an unofficial capacity if you want to participate. We've got a Discord going. You'll probably have fun trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, but. Anyway, we've been pretty much fucking elbows deep in shit like all day. We've had to take breaks for like stuff. We're just pulling data and we're looking under every fucking rock. We're looking for fucking connections between people. We're looking at all kinds of shit because what is going on right now is definitely fucking suspicious. And we have a limited time. It's kind of like solving a murder case where it's like the show The First 48. But with we're trying to fucking get world steppers here, okay? That's what we're fucking going after. I just got done doing a live stream on the Michael Deacon show. It was interesting. Now we're getting back to the investigation, but we got to get some. We're gonna grab a drink. We're getting grape juice in a bottle here. You're probably gonna get a 6-pack of apple juice. And then we're gonna get some breath mints. I don't know. Don't be too hard. Look, spreading a message is important, and you should attempt to spread a message, and curtail your message in a way that you can have it accessible to people that are multiple steps removed from the catharsis of actuality, right? Because when somebody is beginning to open their eyes, there's like several hurdles that they have to get through and normalcy biases that they have to defeat in order to even have like an actual perception of just perceiving in real time what really is happening. And everybody in the world is at a different place, and you're gonna fucking need every fucking person in the world if you guys are gonna be free, okay? Because this is not gonna be an easy task, okay? We are in the this phase that we're in right now is like we're not even in the according to the public, they don't even know what the general public doesn't even know what the fuck's going on. So they haven't even realized, basically I'm sure that you got the world steppers are probably looking at us and looking at people and fucking measuring everything on social media, oh shit, are they gonna figure it out? But I'm sure they have some fucking backup plans. So if you get into if we start getting into spreading the message and people are starting to get fucking suspicious, and we are right on the fence of that. There are a lot of semi-normies that are suspicious. They don't really have anything solid. we need to fucking dig into these protests because this is the fucking smoking gun. All these protests are absolutely fucking coordinated, and it's going to be either one NGO or several NGOs that are interlaced. Everybody needs to get up to speed on research techniques and fucking looking under every single rock. And if that means you got to go talk to Home Depot or brick and mortar shop to determine if they sold a pallet of fucking bricks that got dropped off in Houston, Texas, to use in these fucking protests, then that's what you got to do. You got to get your ass down there and do that. If you got fucking access to Lears for license plate searching and shit, and you can safely run an inquiry without blowing your fucking, you know what I'm talking about. Then that's, you do that, like, where that makes sense. If you're like whatever capacity, whether you're doing it for your, law enforcement agency, whether you're doing it because you're like on the internet and you're just a guy and you're fucking bored or whatever it is, you know that shit is not right now, and it's not the time to be complacent. This is the time to fucking time to get the lasso on the fucking ankle. What? Somebody says what? What do we got going on here? What is all this account stuff? I'm trying to drive here. I can't. I'll have to, when I stop, I'll briefly check your comments. I don't want to crash. I could just like completely meet a whitetail right here. Got to be responsive and reflexive, like a velociraptor. Everybody having a good weekend or what? Oh, people are just discussing their Discord names. Okay. Yeah, hopefully. I like fucking going in there and just fucking changing people's names. It's great. What? What joke was I cracking? Someone just got gassed. Are you gonna protest? Which protest you got? Which protest did you get gassed at? Studevern. What's your name? Oh shit. Sturdivant. What protest did you get gassed at? Yeah, well, you should have a little bit of stress. A little bit of stress is okay. You need to start being able to process positively in a positive way. Start to be able to be happy. Learn to be happy. Learn to be functional. There's times to cry and there's times to laugh, and you need to do all of them in under stress, because you are not going into Candyland here in the future. We are not going to. What the fuck? This motherfucking gas station's closed or something. All the lights are off and shit. What do we got going on in here? Is there a protest going on the side of the highway? What the fuck? Alright, I guess this shit's just closed. Alright. Things are weird. I got a lightning bug riding shotgun in here. Pretty sweet. He's sending off Morse code, bug code. Fucking bug code, bro. Okay. We're going to go pick up our shit here. Magus. Doug, let's see, what does he say here? Discord is a mess, or I'm just inept at using the app, or both. Yeah, probably both. It's a little bit. It's a kind of a rough transition. All right, I don't blame you there. It's kind of hard to. Where are you at, Cop? Are you in Missouri? I've already drinking apple juice, not alcohol. I don't drink alcohol, but probably not gonna be doing any fucking driving after this. because I'm going to continue to drink apple juice, and it's not going to be a good situation there. I'm going to want to park it up for the night. My shit fucking died. My shit died so hard. Okay. I barely got any battery. I'm trying to make it back so I don't get a dead stream here. How much battery we got? Okay, we should be good to get back to grab a charger. Yeah, we're back. Sorry about that. Anti-streaming device, yeah. They're like, we're trying this fucking guy coming in here and buying dip and streaming. The Lord within and without. All right, we're going. What did you say? The PCC? Are you talking about this PCC? You mean like PCC, like pistol caliber carbine? Is that what you're saying? Is Bill Gates' hot wife just smoking hot? The PCC is just a 9mm AR bill. How much do I share with my wife? Nice try, spook. From the way you guys are talking about, it sounds like Bill Gates' wife is amazing. She's incredible, very impressive. Hi-Fi, why do you want to talk about my wife? I don't want to talk to you about my wife. The sloth. She looks like the sloth from the Goonies. Hi, you guys! Oh man! All right, we're about halfway back now. We're passing over the highway here. You know what's fucking great about living out in the fucking boonies? It's like this. It's like the world is still like wasting their time as fast as they possibly can all around you, but like you're not. You're in a time capsule. That's what's fucking great about living out here. And nobody even gives a shit. Like, that's the best thing. You live out in the boonies and it's just woods. It's like people are too lazy to see any kind of opportunity to harvest anything there and like to exploit it. So they just leave it alone and it just kind of like dies off and the buildings get abandoned and like houses fall down and it's really fucking amazing. It's great. It's one of the this is the best place that I've ever lived where I'm at. I've lived a few places. That is true. Time doesn't really exist. It's a factor. Time is a factor of our perception. Where are you gonna move to? Somebody's excited to move. Where are you going to? Somewhere good? Time. David Koff says time is anti-Semitic. Where was a very large cat? The very word anti-Semitic is actually anti-Semitic, if you think about it. Yeah, he's got to turn in all of his reports from the day. We had a lot of stuff that we talked about today in the threads. You know, he's got to jot all that shit down to turn in. Take. I can't wait until like the government sends a bunch of people after like me, and then like I turn their entire team, and they're like, wow, this guy's like, you know, I mean, he's all right. Like, they're like, yeah, let's go burn down a Federal Reserve. They're like, you know, I think it's a pretty good idea. Oh shit, y'all, Abdullah's the RCMP, y'all. Hey, hide your maple syrup bottles. It's fucking contraband, bro, for RCMP. I can't become a Fed because I already was. Check out this fucking, I got a lightning bug. Lightning bug on my winter. You see him? Where'd he go? There he is. Wait. There he is. You see that lightning bug? He's fucking riding shotgun here. He's getting wild. He's blinking. He's blinking all over the place. Blinking all over the place, going wild. How cool is that? How cool is that oh man, there's a big old raccoon. How cool is that when a lightning bug, lightning bugs making like a drone? Is that a CIA nano drone? Should I check to see if this motherfucker's real? He's got fucking intensive bioluminescence. There's only one way to find out. I have to eat this lightning bug and crunch down and see if it's mechanical parts, or if it's like it could be a synthetic bio exoskeleton with a listening device in it. If seriously though, you guys don't know this probably, but there is legit like nano demo and stuff like that is fucking crazy. I saw a like a nano thermite it'd be, I guess, like an initiator equivalent. Let me get this lightning bug out of here so he doesn't die. Where'd you go, bug? Where you at? Light up. I lost him here. Oh, there you are. All right, you're going that side. There you go. Have fun. Okay. All right. They ran out of beer at the store, so I had to buy Beam. Okay. And what I mean by that, all they had was like Michelob Ultra stuff that I don't drink. I'm not gonna buy that. All right. We are grabbing a charger and then going back to the pod. The stream's mostly consisted of me just like driving the fuck around, and that's about it. Kind of my streaming kind of low quality here. Sorry, it's just a reflection of my life. I guess we got to do some more informational stream. We've probably already snagged all the people that give a fuck about the country in the first place. I could write a fucking encyclopedia of the true history of the United States, and people wouldn't give a fuck. You know. It's better. I like having the current events though. Like now that okay. Now here's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be the topic of the stream. Okay, so in the Discord, TP, for those you know who I'm talking about, TP linked me some news articles. Okay, regarding China. Okay, and these fucking articles are like we are talking. Okay, he linked me a series of articles. I don't know if he knew the continuity that existed there in his articles that he linked, but basically he had one article. These are all in the same articles. One of the articles was about China's increase in aggressive posture towards India. One of the articles was it was China coming out on social media and calling U.S. accusations like complete, I can't remember. They used a snarky word, like they said it's like it's all a lie and it's absurd and blah blah. They're using very direct language in the fucking Chinese government response to the U.S. government, right? And then the last one was, motherfucker, are you gonna charge up or what? What are we doing here? All right, there we go. Charge up. And then the last one was, oh shit. What was the other one? Help me out. Is TP in here? TP, are you in here? In this motherfucker? What are those articles that you sent? So basically you had like exactly the last 2 weeks of streams, I've said that you're going to see an increase in Chinese rhetoric that's going to start becoming extreme. We are seeing that. I have said that. Oh, and then of course there was the one about the executive branch is now targeting Chinese nationals for spying and kicking them out of the United States. So you have like all the things that I said that were gonna happen are happening in fucking specificity, like deep specificity. Right? So that's kind of like an interesting note. So if that's correct, if that ended up being correct, then we should assume that other things are going to be correct. The one about Taiwan? Yeah. Of course, yeah. Of course Taiwan, right? I'm not even sure if Taiwan's going to be, I mean, Taiwan is, it's a naval situation, which is fluid, which is very opportunistic to launch your false flag, salvo opening for the World War III. That's very possible. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's all coming true. But what's crazy about it coming true is not that it's coming true, but it's like the fucking spooks, or it's like the fucking world steppers are fucking fans of this channel, and they're just like, what does Doug think we should do? And they're like, yeah, let's do that. All people are great people, even bad people. Okay, so so what that means is that up next we've got if shit is already unfolding in pretty much like every regard, then that means that what's coming next is we're going to have intensive escalation in the domestic situation for as long as is necessary until they can pop off China. At some point in this shit, it's probably, I would guess, using mental mathematics, I would guess that when they start doing the intelligentsia purge of the United States, it could potentially be so high profile because of the internet and communication that they won't do the purge until China war is going and there's like bigger shit going on. Because if you're disappearing people out of the United States, then that shit can get noticed, and if they fuck it up and do it too early and then launch China, and then people have lost faith and don't go to China, and then they become aware of purges that are taking place, that's fucking dangerous. So it kind of makes sense that the order of operation here for this thing is you're gonna have escalation in the United States as is happening for whatever period of time is necessary to get China fired up. Then you're gonna have China kick off, and then you're gonna have like fucking instant intensification with the Chinese war. I guess you're gonna have a very short time from the time that the conflict starts until you get into like full blown fucking World War III. I think it's gonna be like pretty quick. It's kind of gonna be like World War I or something. You get like dramatic escalation in like weeks. That's what I would assume. I don't know. Obviously, we're just making an educated guess of how this will unfold. Now, what seems very likely is that your intelligentsia purge in the United States, like when people, like scary people, are showing up to your house and fucking kidnapping you and dumping you in a hole with a bullet through the head, that's going to be post-China engagement, most likely. But you shouldn't make that assumption and let your guard down. Everybody needs to get their shit tight right now, because we've got fucking we've got coordinated shit popping off in the United States everywhere. I haven't read anything. Are you guys reading anything on social media on law enforcement response to this? Like, is Ellie in an individual capacity, like in a personal capacity, talking about what's going on online at all? Like, is Ellie aware that we're basically like in the middle of a fucking slow motion coup in the United States, like a subversive destruction? Oh, hey, if you guys are a regular and I recognize your name, yeah, Ellie's ramping up. Okay, so Josh, are they like cued in though? Like, I know that they're probably not gonna go so far as to like believe everything I'm saying right away. But are they fucking queued up so that they know to like get on the defensive and shit, and that shit is not what it seems? Do they get that? Or are they all fucking distracted and fucking discombobulated? Ben says Ellie knows, but they don't understand how. I have no idea what the fuck that even means, Ben. Can you give me more specificity there? Don't understand how. Oh, Ellie's in survival mode? Okay. Mark David says, I only see Elio's distracted. Yeah. So we've really got to get the message out there. We need to get fucking people, especially the LE and especially the mill. They don't have to fucking, there's no sides here. Okay, so they don't have to come like join this isn't my team. Okay, I'm not the leader. I'm just fucking don't give a fuck anymore. So I'm just reflecting the same shit that you guys are seeing. But we need to spread the word and get Ellie into a position where we can say like, hey, don't fucking jump the gun on anything or go buck wild. You guys need to pull your shit in tight and hang out and fucking get observation on fucking everything. You need to be like taking notes and shit, and we'll all work together and figure out what the fuck is going on and get it fucking circulated through the United States so that everybody knows. Okay, yeah, rural Ellie. I think individually, Ellie is starting to pick up what's going on the individual level, and I don't think that they're getting the sense that it's appropriate to disseminate it or discuss it at the department level. That's what we've got to combat. We've got to get fucking LE agencies like getting their fucking bro moments in the locker room and being like, all right, we gotta fucking get our shit tight here and like realize that like 2 chains removed up the federal funding level is probably like not our friends. You know, they need to be able to see which way the wind blows. Crucial for the next letter bomb, ominous. Feds have not only been in here the entire time, they are welcome here, and they know that. If you're a Fed, come the fuck on in here, join the fucking party. Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah. Now, here, jailer. Let me talk to the jailer. Jailer, do you get the sensation? Do people understand that this is like a controlled, like, subversive thing that's going on? That's all coordinated, or do they think that are they actually stupid enough to think that like people are just like that motivated, where they're just popping off riots all over the United States at one time? Mitchell says, Dugan, I'm DIY. What does that mean? I don't know what DIY is. People think this shit is organic? Are you fucking kidding me? Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Do we have a fucking party at the 244 Needy Road? You're Fed? Mitchell, are you for real, Fed? Do you know, can you give us any, like, internal thing of what the disposition of conversation and shit is on the fucking bro level, on your unit level? I'm assuming you're talking to me. You say you love my videos, like my old videos. Thanks. I was having to make them for you for a while, until you fucking let these people take over everything, and then I wanted to get the fuck out of it. All right. We're talking about like stolen land. Like, come on, guys. What? They're warped. Yeah. No, the rioters are fucking gone. They're like the people that are out there right now, like young people that are out. Like, have you guys seen the video of the dude that fucking snatched a fucking M4 with a comp M4S out of a patrol car apparently? Because he sure as fuck didn't buy the motherfucker. He doesn't even know what he's doing. He's walking around with a fucking M4, and then he gets his shit snatched by this dude with a fucking heart on that's like running around fucking snatching guns like they're fucking candy from a baby. You've seen that? Yeah, so yeah, fucking great, right? Wasn't that a fucking great video? So like the people that are doing that, these people that are out there, number one, you really need to I'm gonna preface this first. You guys need to like remember that all these people, no matter how fucking communist or socialist or dumb or young they are, you need to fucking remember that these are fucking Americans, okay? And they are lost, and they don't have they've had their role models like destroyed for the past 50 years to become what it is now. So like, I know that it's really easy to look at the people that are unwittingly a part of this whole thing, that are fueling it, like riots and shit, and where it's going to go from here, which is going to be a lot worse. I know it's easy to look at them because of their choices as enemy, but what you need to understand is that like these are fucking people that are like slightly related to you and shit over time from like your ancestors and the people that immigrated to the United States in the colonies, and like these are Americans, and they are lost. And so like you need to try to, you should respect all life, but particularly, for in a sense of like the tragedy of what's going on, you need to realize that like these people need help waking up, and they need direction, and they need to understand that their interests are not being represented in the way that things are set up right now. Now that being said, these people that are doing shit like doing the riots right now, the kids, like there's a video, it's like a kid, it's like a teenager walking around with a fucking M4 that he stole out of a fucking police car. When this shit goes kinetic, you're gonna see fucking kids like that dead on fucking in gutters, like all over the fucking place. This is how it's gonna work. It's exactly like Ukraine. It's exactly like World War One. It's exactly like World War Two. So people that are from your city that you probably see in your peripheral vision while you're driving around, you're gonna see some pretty intense fucking suffering when this thing pops off. Like pretty much no matter what, because no matter what happens, obviously, we're nowhere close to the law enforcement and legal apparatus to recognize the situation for what it is, which means that it's just going to continue to develop and escalate. and then you're logically going to get conflict, extend out of that. Like it's just going to happen. So, it's going to be a fucking sad situation for sure. If you're not prepared to that, you might want to consider it for a moment so that you're not like in shock when you start seeing this shit happen. Like we're going all the way here. This is gonna go. Like this is a fucking all or nothing thing. This period of the boog that we're going into. And I'm not talking about resistance fighters. I'm talking about like the people that run the United States. Their program is a long-term program here, and it's gonna be like riding on a fucking dragon. Yeah, it's going to be a nasty brother war. And the way that you're going to fucking... It's going to be a brother war. It's going to be a brother war, and I'm telling you right now, the way that you're going to stop this shit and stop bloodshed and innocents from dying is you need to start making resources beyond, like... Most people aren't taking care of themselves. We're all struggling it. We're trying to, every day, provide for ourselves a little bit more. We need to not only set it up for ourselves, but we need to make surplus and extra for all the people that are going to be suffering out here. So, like, if you're planting a garden, you might want to fucking plant some extra shit so you can give it away to people that are, that don't have it. And, Yeah. Whiskey Tango says, okay, we're skipping over here. We're moving this over. Whiskey Tango says, Booger Eater, do you think it's possible that George Floyd is as dead as Epstein? This is what we're doing in the investigation in Discord right now. So if you guys aren't familiar with this, so basically what happened, you have Chenault is the cop that stepped on Floyd's neck. And I've had some difficulty, ascertaining their identities in like record systems. That's totally inconclusive, and it doesn't mean anything. But right now, we are trying to validate that the individuals involved in the incident that has sparked all the riots are actually fucking real people in the first place. Like that they're not fake names in a fake story that just got promoted by the media, and then they put on a show for the media, and the guy's not even dead, and maybe he's even a cop, like, so or an agent or whatever. So like we're trying to totally validate their identity. You've got some super fucking fishy shit going on. You've got fucking the coroner that did Epstein is doing this guy's body. Okay? If that doesn't make your fucking almonds rattle around your skull, I don't know what will. The riots are not fucking organic, no sir. Johnny, the riots are not fucking organic. The people that are in the riots that are like hitting shit with stuff, that's organic. But this is 100% coordinated all across the United States and in other countries. It's also overseas now. And welcome to the chat, Pacone. Glad you could come in, buddy. Now, I'm going to say this again. So, for anybody that doesn't know this, we're working in the Discord right now. We are all day have been just pulling data on everything involved in this, and we are trying to identify and locate the NGO or the multiple NGOs, non-governmental organizations, 501c3s most likely, that are funding the riots and coordinating them. So we are looking at everything. You need to turn every fucking rock, flip over every fucking leaf. We need to figure out who these motherfuckers are, and we need to pull all their fucking data and figure out who they are, and then we need to fucking get it out and publish it into the public so that the general public can be aware of like what is going on to try to stop violence. Josh, could you throw up a Discord link, please, for anybody in this chat that just listened to that and they don't know where to go? Thank you, sir. All right, so we've got all kinds of suspicious shit here. What we really need right now is to determine who the person, whoever dropped off the bricks at the locations. They're the motherfuckers that are in the NGOs. So we really need to fucking follow the brick. So can we get a hashtag follow the brick in here? Can somebody throw that up in this bitch? Give me a hashtag here. I'm gonna throw it in there. Oh, I guess I can't fucking. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, we need you guys to follow the bricks. So we need to know how many locations. Does anybody know off the top of their head? If you 100% know the location that the fucking bricks got dropped off, we know that it's Houston. Like, we know for a fact that there was a pallet of bricks dropped off in Houston. Where else are there bricks? I know there's multiple locations. Why are you going on poll? Okay, so we've got three. We've got Dallas. We've got Houston. We've got Dallas and Houston. We've got bricks there. So that's Texas. Atlanta has bricks too. No. Stop. All monkeys, all the time. How the fuck do you know that store is funded? Have you fucking pulled their 990 and you know who the NGOs are? Do you want to fucking share with the rest of us who the NGO is, which is the entire fucking purpose of everybody slaving away on this shit all day? Because we'd like to know if you know. The bricks they're putting out there for people to go fucking break everything with. You need to go into the Discord. So if you go in the chat, this Griffin D. Mighty, we're using Discord to do like a open source investigation. Don't go in there and start talking if you don't know what you're talking about. Don't go in there and like speculate. There's fucking like we're fucking pulling data and shit and compiling. Don't go in there and fucking mess the place up. You're gonna get fucking kicked. We're gonna kick you out. If you go in there and start fucking around and messing up people's plates and stuff, we're gonna kick you out. Yeah, they could be a. But here's the thing, right? Unless the MSM finds the source of the bricks, then it's not bait because they're not gonna. You know, it's too obscure of a thing to count on somebody figuring out where the bricks come from. Yeah, so as of last night, you had 29 cities across the United States had riots. Mitchell Black says he delivered the bricks. Case closed. Close the book on that one. Josh says that whoever left the water and milk is at the NGO. Is that what you're saying, Josh? The water and milk deliveries for protesters? I'm just trying to get a skinny on where you're going here. I kind of want to jump out of here and get into the fucking study here. Get back to the fucking study hall. Oh yeah, Texas. Yeah, could you remind me on which articles you posted about China that you sent to me in the message? There were three of them. I'm trying to remember the topics. Okay. You want to, do you have any LE out there that's pulling samples on them and like getting lot numbers off boxes or anything so they can trace them in Louisville? They need to figure out, they need to find, like, whatever the packaging is. Like, if they got bulk crates of milk, they're going to have lot numbers on the fucking bulk packaging. And they need to, like, whoever's on the ground out there in boots needs to fucking grab that shit and fucking keep it as evidence so we can figure out who these fuckers are. Or they're probably way ahead of me on that. They're probably already doing that. But let me know the situation if you could. Yeah, we just need to secure everything that's brought out there in mass, so then we can back trace it to where it came from. So we figure out where, like, if you're getting milk delivered for treatment for eyes, and it's in mass, like if it's a large quantity, I mean that shit costs much fucking money, right? Food that's being brought out there, like if you're getting like organized like large food for people to eat and shit, we need to figure out who's paying for that. We need to you grab whatever's there physically, and then we're going to backtrace. We're going to figure out like who is buying it on from these companies. We got Somalis. We got little Somalia and Fargo. Yep. It's all fucked up. Massivatic. There's fucking, yeah, this is yeah, we know. So we've so just so everybody understands. Oh, here we go. We got Texas. Okay, so so everybody understands, we are not speculating. We know that this is the same fucking people. We know that we know that all these riots are 100% for, it's a destabilization operation on the United States. We are trying to track down and identify enemies of the United States right now. We need law enforcement help. We need you guys to fucking wake law enforcement up and fucking get their heads on straight and fucking help the United States here. Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you, Texas. So going back to these articles that Texas sent me. So we got Israel, okay? And now if you watch the prior streams of this, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Israel has moved to take the salination plant and take the contract away from China and give it to the USA. That would be the like we did a prior stream on this, and I was talking about Mike Pompeo's visit to Israel, and I said that this is most likely he's trying to get Israel to disassociate from China, and probably pressuring them to like close contracts with China. Well, that's exactly what's happened, because China has or rather Israel has cut the contract with China to deal with the it would be like, I think it's like the Haifa salination plant, and they've given it to the United States. It was another article on people getting fucking fired up and becoming hardline on U.S. versus China tensions, and that's happening both in China and the United States. That's exactly what we've been talking about for the last two weeks. We've got Hong Kong diplomat doing like fucking like very obtuse and upfront and in your face refutation against U.S. statements, like getting like borderlining, approaching the rhetoric the way that Trump uses it, which is exactly what I talked about in a prior stream. They're claiming that everything that the U.S. government is saying is false. So all these things are exact things that we've talked about, and topics that we were saying were things that were going to occur, and we're watching them occur in real time. We need to, right now, what we need to do is we need to get all these fucking law enforcement agencies that are having fucking riots going on right now, and they're like holding up and getting like isolated. What we need to do is we need to tell them that they need to stop trusting their brass momentarily. Not a mutiny. We're not talking about mutiny. We're saying that they need to take individual initiative in their teams or in their squads, and they need to start fucking grabbing fucking evidence to trace. We're trying to trace material evidence that is the supply line for these protests to set up. Anything that they can find that's been brought there and paid for, And we need to trace it back, and we need to determine which NGO is responsible for organizing these across the United States. Yeah, we've already got the video of the Dallas bricks. We've been on this shit all day. Yeah, Slippy says it's the shoes. The shoes is not going to be good enough. We're going to need a fucking NGO with a fucking EIN number. .420 gamer tag, your 420 gaming is like kind of ridiculous. Maybe you should like think about what you're typing here. You pretty much sound like a fucking Fed. I can tell you that right now. EIN number is a entity number. It's like your social security number for tax processing for an entity, for like a business entity. Yeah, 420. You're either like very young or you're a Fed. Okay, he says he's a Fed for sure. That could mean either or. Cage code? What does that mean? You gotta give some context here. Yeah, every NGO has an EIN. We need the EIN. We just need to know what the NGO is. But I'm saying we need to get it, like, we need to figure out who these NGOs are, and we need to figure out if it's more than one. It's probably several of them, because we're talking like 29 fucking riots going off at one time in the United States. That's like serious fucking, they've got some fucking serious fucking juice getting pumped into this thing. So we're gonna have lots of moving around. EIN is like a basic acronym. It's just, that's like anybody that works that owns a business is gonna know what an EIN is. Okay, so this is the situation where we've gone on. We're about 50 minutes. I'm gonna cut it at 60 minutes. Okay, this is gonna be a 1 hour stream. I'm getting back into the fucking. We're going back into the fucking crazy board room. All right, we're going back into the fucking crazy board, because that shit's dope. It's funner than us. Look, don't get wrapped around the axle on EINs, guys. The EIN is like if you don't know what it is, you can go look it up. The EIN, I'm just saying that we need to figure out in a concrete terms who the NGOs are. What we really need is, like, we need to figure out who's buying the shit, and then connect them. We're gonna do a background check on them, and we're gonna figure out who they work for, and then that's gonna give us the NGO, and then from that, then we'll build up a fucking case file with their fucking EIN and shit, and we'll draw a map. There's probably more than one NGO. Yeah, we're gonna Scooby-Doo this bitch. This is ongoing. This is probably gonna take days, or maybe even longer. I don't know, but we're going into this shit. We also need to know. I need to know if anybody knows either the cop that stood on the guy's neck, or knows the fucking George Floyd. We need to find somebody that, like, can verify that these are actual real people. Yeah. Okay, Mitchell Black says these riots popped up way too quickly and were extremely well organized. So I wanted to comment on that statement because it's exemplary of, like, what people need to understand. You guys need to understand that you have an attack. There is an attack This is an attack on the United States that is occurring right now. It is by other means. So it is not a military attack. This is a destabilization operation. So it's very important that people get on board with this and understand the serious fucking threat that this is. We are not, even though the people that are doing these riots are just people that are from the area, this whole thing is getting organized. We need to find out who's organizing it. This is the priority. This needs to be like, America needs to do this. I want to make sure that everybody understands that. Like, we're not talking about like riots and communists, the commie kids and the socialist kids that are involved in it. We're talking about the people that organize it. We need to fucking figure this shit out. This is a fucking consolidated attack against the United States. It's very serious. This is gonna not end well. If you blow this shit off and let it go and don't recognize it for what it is, this shit is gonna get very fucking bad. It's gonna get bad no matter what. Even if we figure this shit out, it's just gonna get worse. It's gonna get very serious very quickly. But we need to not waste any time. All right, we don't have every second that we waste is like less that we can learn. We need to like get in there. We need people on the ground. If you're in an area with a riot that's active, you might I'm not going to tell you to go there because you should stay safe, right? You should protect yourself and your family first and foremost. You need to stay safe. If you're the kind of guy where you're just like, fuck it, I'm already going there, and then nobody's stopping me, and if you're going to be there anyway, then it would be very helpful, and we would appreciate it if you would not like just go fucking stand in the middle of the fucking riot, but like stay on the outside of the perimeter and to where you can actually see shit and go find out. You need to locate who the coordinators are, or we need to find out if there's stacks of bricks. Apparently there's stacks of milk. We need to get all that shit, and we need to figure out who's fucking buying it. So if you grab milk, or you find a receipt or whatever, maybe there's like a fucking truck or like a van out there that like brought the shit and it's just unlocked or whatever. Well, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but we need to find out who the fuck is doing this shit. We need to get. This is a hand across America moment. We're all coming together. All right. Hopefully there's some fucking feds watching this that are on board and they're gonna get into it. Some non-corrupted feds that don't even know what the fuck is going on. They're stumbling on the shit. Hopefully they're here. Okay, Paul wants me to check my Twitter. Okay, I'll check the Twitter. All right. Hey, I'm gonna wrap this up. Love you guys. Have a great night. I'm going to check my Twitter and then I'll be jumping in there.